Welcome to TV station of 易经风水 Weixin TV. We are serving you the most professional and informative news of 易经风水. Every Monday at 11:30 p.m. current local time in Taiwan, Weixin English News will be broadcasted. Today is September 26, 2016. This is Fiona Zhang Xinfang serving you the news of new religion of the world Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao of this week. The new religion of the world Taiwan Weixin Shengjiao is an independent religion which integrates 易经风水 and religious belief. Besides establishing a comprehensive 易经风水 education system, we are dedicated to enriching Weixin Daozang, the collection of classic sutras of Weixin Shengjiao. So far, a number of 17,131 books are collected. Towards this newly developed new religion, all your curiosity and questions will be answered in our Weixin Shengjiao feature story. Let's watch. By paying respect to our deceased ancestors and family members reinforces the ethic of filial piety. It's everyone's duty to venerate our ancestors. But why has Weixin Shengjiao instructed that it is also important to venerate the 15,615 surnames of Chinese ancestors? Let me first explain why we named the Weixin Shengjiao. Then you may have a clear picture for the following 5-minute feature story. Weixin means the new religion of the world that teaches us to cultivate ourselves for the benefit of the country, humanity, and for the universe. Shengjiao means to bring people blessings and peace to the world. The founder of Weixin Shengjiao, Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi, frequently teaches that if we desire world peace, the top priority should be to avoid wars. In Chinese history, 3 Chinese ancestors, Yellow Emperor, Yan Emperor, and Chiyo Emperor, raised armies due to territorial conflicts. In the Battle of Banquan, Yan Emperor initially went to war with Yellow Emperor but was defeated. The tribes of Yan Emperor and Yellow Emperor then became allies and reacted by facing Chiyo Emperor in the Battle of Zhuolu. Unfortunately, Chiyo was slain in Zhuolu Fanshan, and the emperors ordered their men to have Chiyo beheaded, so Chiyo's head was separated from his body. His tribe fled to the mountains and another country to escape capture. It's usual to win some battles and lose some battles. However, Chiyo Emperor was demonized by the descendants who were against Buddha's teaching. You shouldn't pretend to criticize the ancestors before seeing great awakening or enlightening of the mind and Buddha nature. After attaining enlightenment, you will never need to pretend to criticize such unjust treatment, prolonged Chiyo's grievance for 5,000 years, and inflicted non-stop wars in China. The past 5,000 years was the ages of darkness with 3,762 wars happening in the land of China. Winners could grant land and family name to the men who were outstanding in the battle. The opposite went into exile and changed their family name to escape being killed. Therefore, more than 10,000 Chinese surnames were created. This was a tragedy for all Chinese people since people can't trace their origin and forgot their roots. The patriarch of Weixin Shengjiao, Wang Chen Laozu, instructed that in order to make up for the thousands of years of injustice, we could start by venerating all the spirits, including Chiyo Emperor, ancestors of the 10,000 surnames, all Chinese emperors and their family spirits. Thus, the world of the living was peaceful and free from wars. Grandmaster Hunyuan Chanshi appointed Master Yuan Feng in charge of collecting all Chinese family names. There were thousands of common surnames, but we were still very far from collecting all of the names until the Hong Kong Buddhist Education Foundation Limited 10,000 Surnames Ancestors Memorial Hall gave their full support. After sorting all of the surnames, we had a total of 11,978 Chinese surnames. On 1st January 2004, Weixin Shengjiao held the first ceremony of United Worship Ancestors in Linkou Stadium and invited over 10,000 surnames of Chinese people ancestors, who gathered together with 862 Chinese emperors to worship. When the ceremony was complete, Wang Chan Laozu instructed that there are still more and more Chinese surnames missing in the current data. Next week, we will deliver you a feature story about how Master Yuan Feng, the Secretary General of Taiwan Guiguzi Academy, fulfilled this task and led his team to increase the data from 11,000 to 15,615. The practice and learning of Yijing Feng Shui in Weixin Shengjiao Yijing University is abided by our core values, which is cultivating people's talent and virtues, delivering inspiration, promoting moral education, and our ultimate goal to achieving a peaceful world. The 24-year education covers 8 stages. They are loyalty, filial piety, kindness, love, credibility, harmony, and peace. This means the wisdom of Yijing is boundless. There is no shortcut to achieve. Yijing Feng Shui is so beneficial to our lives that it serves as a guideline for us to become a decent person. The following is the closing ceremony for 2015 academic year of Yijing University. Let's take a look.
Weixin Shengjiao Yijing University on September 18th held a graduation ceremony in National Zhongxing University's Weixin Auditorium. Yijing University's masters, lecturers, and virtual fellows attended the ceremony. Mr. Wang Jinping, former president of the Legislative Yuan, and Mr. Yao Jiawen, former president of the Examination Yuan, were invited to attend the ceremony. They both congratulated and encouraged the virtual fellows' continued study and progress. Grandmaster Yuan Chanshi, during his graduation speech, instructed the virtual fellows.
8月18在易卦的数，着地萃，萃则汇集我们每个人生生世世累劫以来我们的潜能大智慧，在这一生依教本愿。 依教奉行，依法而修，来做利他，做为国修道、为民祈福、为世界的和平而共修一切王禅老祖所传的圣法。至今已经有33年过了，第34年迈向未来千秋万世。 所以今天的意义啊，非常的殊胜。我们也很荣幸，我们邀请了中华民国立法院院长呢王院长，以及考试院院长呢姚嘉文姚院长还有各位贵宾、各位贤士同修们。 一起在这里，我们尊天法旨，将我们在这一生和累劫所修的，在第34年的开始呢，我们要将我们过去所有的一切智慧、上善智慧呢，以这一生我们把它供养出来。所以早上王禅老祖一大早呢。 开示勉励，要我勉励大家，即身即佛，即心即佛，是心是佛，是身是佛。佛教佛陀所开示了即身即佛，佛者是智慧者，我们大家要成就为有智慧者。我们来到世间上走一趟，一定要自我修行，自我修正过去偏差的思想，只利自己不利他，这种错误的想法，不是我们每个人来到世间所要追求的。所以各位贤士同修们，记住，我们的心就是佛，就是有觉悟者、觉者、觉悟者、有智慧者。那你想要有智慧呢？佛陀所开示的八正道，孔子所开示的八德，忠孝仁爱信义和平。
Grand Master Yuan Chanshi encouraged the virtual fellows need to strive to achieve Buddhahood. The graduation virtual fellows went onto the stage to receive their graduation certificates. Mr. Wang Jinping, former president of the Legislative Yuan, and Mr. Yao Jiawen, former president of the Examination Yuan, during their speech, encouraged the virtual fellows need to apply the practical I Ching in their daily lives, continue the study and progress. Mr. Yuan Feng represented the graduation virtual fellows and gave a thank you speech. The Secretary General, Mr. Yuan Dao of Weixin Shengjiao Charity Foundation, led the new members to pledge, together to turn the Dharma wheel and never turn back. The foundation directors helped the new members to put on a tender scarf and encouraged them to turn the Dharma wheel together with heavenly merits. Mr. Yuan Ping of the lecture training program introduced the lecture trainees of the second class. Grand Master Yuan Chanshi hoped that all the Yi Jing University virtual fellows can become a master to turn the Dharma wheel. The graduation ceremony completed successfully. We congratulate all the graduated virtual fellows and wish them to learn and progress together. Weixin News Summary Report.
Take a break. We will come back soon. Grand Master Huiyuan Chanshi instructed that from 2012, the abbots of every branch temple are appointed to be the manager of their news center. They are responsible for recommending enthusiastic virtuous fellows for correspondence. The TV station will host training programs regularly to improve the correspondence professional skills of spreading the Dharma of Yijing Feng Shui so as to fulfill the social responsibility of Weixin Shengjiao. Take a look.
On the United Graduation Ceremony of 2015 academic year of Yijing University, Weixin Virtuous Fellow Mr. Huang Jianxian represented 111 local news reporters to receive certificate. Local news reporters undertook the responsibility to go to the front lines to report back what is taking place in headquarters, branch temples, and organizations belong to Weixin Shengjiao, then deliver news to Weixin TV station. After awarding the certificate, Grandmaster Huiyuan Chanshi instructed.
我们维新电视台是一个公益事业，是安顿民心，而不是搅乱人心的电视台。我们也很情有可原，所了解的电视台他们的做法，有的是从逆向进入观众的心中，我们是从顺向开花每个人内在的灵性的光辉。所以维新电视台和一般电视台是完全不一样的立场。所以维新电视台不好做，做的广告也很少， 只有自己开课开班的广告而已。所以我们的维新电视台，尤其在驻地记者，由我们的学员同修来担任，将各分社道场与本教有相关联的记录起来，传回电视台，经过审核之后，我们才播出。所以我们的驻地记者的同修们是没有薪水的，也没有油水的，只有工作权和做功德的责任与义务。我也很佩服我们的所有驻地记者同修们，他们花这个心，百千万劫难遭遇这个心呢，这个也是修行。所以今天我们颁发这个证给他们，是给予鼓励。那我们希望各位同学一起也鼓励，来谢谢他们。
In the afternoon, Weixin TV station held training programming at Yangxian Hall in Taichung Branch Temple and invited news editors for discussing how to reach Weixin news with high quality. Weixin TV was a non-profit organization and positioned as Yi Jing Feng Shui professional TV channel. 90% concept of Weixin news came from local correspondents who are volunteers. They provided information through video, pictures, recording and writing articles, and deliver news by internet. It was good to have proper communication and review face-to-face regularly. On training programming, they discussed a lot, include tips for interview. 10 to 15 seconds would be good of video shot on mobile phones, and how we can use these faster evolving technologies to make news interesting. Weixin TV station hoped to provide great content of Weixin Shengjiao news and help more visitors learn 易经 and 风水. Weixin News 台中.
Yi Jing University Fundamental Class welcomes new students to join the courses within 3 months after the commencement of a new class. In fundamental class, the most popular course is the field trips. By hands-on practicing what they learned in the class, can have a better understanding of the traditional wisdom. Let's take a look at the report of the field trip by Tucheng Branch Temple.
Field trip of Weixin Shengjiao Tucheng Branch Temple. Master Yuan Yin and Master Yuan Gan of Tucheng Branch Temple took students of fundamental class to Yi Jing University Weixin Shengjiao College, Hotanjing, and other places for field trip after the joint closing ceremony of Yi Jing University. The masters led the virtuous fellows to pay tribute to Wangshan Laozu to let them obtain a basic picture of Yi Jing University. The masters also introduced the feng shui and architectural design of Weixin Shengjiao College, such as the white jade holy statue of Wangshan Laozu and Ba Gua building. Later on, they went to Hotanjing, located at the posterior of Yi Jing University. They introduced the origin of the name Hotanjing and the geographic characteristic of the spreading wings crane-like landscape. The masters taught the students how to observe and locate the animalized geographic landscape in feng shui. The students went home with abundant knowledge and thanked the explanation given by the masters. They were looking forward to practice in this treasure land. Weixin News at Nantou.
Take a break. We will come back soon. Online classroom of the International College of Yi Jing University can be found in www.mbsb.tw. All the Chinese people abroad who are interested in Weixin Shengjiao are mostly welcomed to log in the classrooms. Now, we are serving you the news of this week's social service. We are going to show how to sell a deity altar and resting a ridge board.
A beam raising ceremony to mark the completion of the structural plans for a new building of Mr. Zhang Fangyuanli Branch Temple, was held on September 15th. The topping of ceremony attended by Master Yuan You, Master Yuan Meng, as well as Mr. and Miss Zhang. Master Yuan Meng executed the rite, also leading all family members of Mr. Jiang, chant Wangchan Laozhu performed the Shuja, Guigu Immortal Master Heavenly Virtue Sutra, Master Ruban Sutra, Fude Zhengshen Sutra, to pray for a successful and smooth completion of the new building. In relation to the Taoyuan Branch Temple, Master Yuan Peng led Weixin virtuous fellows to recreate home order in Mr. Huang's home on September 18th. Mr. Yuan Peng led an auspicious day for creating home order of Mr. Huang and chant Guigu Immortal Master Heavenly Virtue Sutra, prayed to the merciful Guigu Immortal Master Wangchan Laozhu, as well as blessing for neutralizing the negative energy and protecting people above the surrounding community. Weixin News.
Here is another piece of education news from Tucheng Branch Temple. We will take a look at the extension program of calligraphy co-opted by Tucheng Branch Temple and Mindao University.
Grandmaster Huyan Changshi said that 5 purposes of Weixin Shengjiao are cultivating talented people, helping people who are in need, educating people's virtue of patience, enhancing their ambitions and peace of the world. Therefore, he established the Yijing College and teaching a subject of Yijing Feng Shui around the whole Taiwan. He actively cultivates masters, lectures, and popularizing education of Yijing Feng Shui as well. The spread not only teaches children but also cooperates with domestic colleges to teach a subject of education promotion, to cultivate Weixin virtuous fellows, and to fulfill the 5 purposes. Weixin Shengjiao cooperated with Mindao University to popularize education. The 18-credit class started the first semester in 2016 school year in Tucheng Anxin Branch Temple. On 11th of September, the first lesson was arranged Professor Shu Yingtian to teach traditional Chinese literature, calligraphy. Calligraphy is an art of writing. It is good both of using an aesthetic, stepping over character and drawing. It is a kind of tool to research writers' psychology and personality as well. The modern calligraphy is wide, from functional inscription and lettering design to refinement art of abstract handwritten mark. Character may be easy to understand, but it may not consider its legibility either. Professor Su accustoms to spur virtuous fellows to focus on listening and copying exercising through the way of recessing and active. Everyone is attentive to write from the basic dot stroke, horizontal stroke, vertical stroke, left falling stroke, right falling stroke, and rising stroke to easily write. Calligraphy is a creative art and it also molds people's temperament and character. Weixin News.
Weixin Music Hall invited educator and musician Mr. Zhang Yihong, who is a celebrity across the threads. He will share with us the representative compositions with ethnic features of Dongbei Yangqin. Mr. Zhang is not only dedicated to the academic arena, coordination, Yangqin performance, but also music education and chromatics. Weixin TV station broadcasts a huge variety of programs, including Yijing Feng Shui, sports, medicine, religion, society. Join us and stay tuned.
Weixin Music Hall invites the musicians from Taiwan and China to conduct musical performance. They share the music with the audiences to purify the mind and nature, and to cultivate the ability to enjoy music and purify human hearts. On September 20th, Mr. Zhang Yihong, Director of Taiwan Yangqin Development Association, were invited to Weixin Music Hall to perform. He played the general order, Hudie Cao, Happy Xinjiang, Dragon Boat, and more than 10 Chinese musical compositions. He introduced the history of the Yangqin instrument. Yangqin originated from Persia and Arab countries, later on integrated with Chinese music, and it became very popular. There is a broad range use of the Yangqin. According to the Qin Shu Handbook, it can integrate with Shandong Qin writings and Sichuan Yangqin tunes. In the most recent 100 years, Yangqin became a part of the Chinese folk music and Chinese opera, especially in the Chinese orchestra, such as Cantonese music, Chaozhou string music, Jiangnan Sizhuo, Hakka music, has played a very important role. This time, teacher Zhang Yihong played many songs, from the old song The General Order, to nowadays Beautiful Africa, from Northeast's Yangge, to Jiangnan Sizhuo Tanci 3/6, and to Cantonese Zhao Junyuan, then to Taiwan's Hu Diecao. He played a variety of songs that from different regions and different eras. We welcome the audiences to enjoy the musical performance. Weixin News, Taichung.
Thank you for joining us today on Weixin English News. Every Monday at 11:30 p.m. and every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. of Taiwan local time, we will be serving you the most detailed news of Weixin Shengjiao. Wang Chan Lao bless you and your family. See you next time. Goodbye.